Hi everybody. Well, I don't know how long this video will last because when I looked at it, it was supposed to have been charging up, but it didn't. So now I've only got like about a quarter. So I've set my timer, but it'll probably go beep, beep, beep. End of story. Anyway, it's a Saturday. I will be doing my live later. Excuse me, I'm just scratching my legs. I think I've discovered I'm actually allergic to Trixie, which is very sad. So we'll see how we go anyway. So, right, what have I been up to? I'll just move those out the way a minute because I'll get to those later. As you know, I think I've showed you before, I've been doing the little boho tops. Don't know whether you can see them all. This light's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I've got the big light on, but it's a bit rubbish. I like to do things in daylight, but having the camera, and I can't use the conservatory because the family's in it. Anyway, that's the top I made. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't look very good, does it? Here. I should have it on a mannequin, but they're in the shed. Oh, this is so bad. The light is awful. I don't know how I can adjust the light. Is that any better? Right, that's the back of it. It's laced up the back. That's the front of it. It's got two cups at the front. I'm getting all these shadows, I don't know whether you can see or not. That's an adaptation of a pattern I found online. But it wouldn't be me, would it, if I didn't adapt, right? I've shown you this one before. This is the one I've made for Jess. This is a pattern and I did follow it. I haven't put the lacing at the back, but I did follow the pattern. It's a Maya Lunar Corazon pattern. It's called Freya. So that I did follow the pattern. I haven't laced it up the back yet, but there we go. I do hope you can see this. It's just not looking very good on there. This one again, I sort of followed a pattern. A YouTube pattern online, sort of. But as it was coming out really, really small, I adjusted it by putting a back piece on it. It was just like a huge sort of triangle, really, on the pattern. But it was looking so tiny. I mean, it's only going to be meant for somebody with no minimum bust. It's laced at the back and it's got like a lacy... Oh gosh, you can't see anything with this light, can you? This light is terrible. Let me see if I can put it onto what I'm doing and not onto me. It's got an edging on it. I'm going to have to decide. I can only do videos in daylight. I think this is the whole thing. I'm only going to be able to do them in daylight. This is just, oh God, that's even worse. I've turned it off now. Oh, goodness gracious, what is going on? Aha. Is that any better? We'll try again. That's the lace that belongs to that. This is one I made the pattern up myself. You know me, I don't like using patterns unless I have to. It's a little shorty cardigan. It's made with the remnants of, oh Lord. Do you know, this is terrible. I'm going to have to redo this tomorrow, you know. This is just not going well at all. This is a little shorty cardigan I made with the rest of the ice cotton that I made the little green top in. Yeah. Right, there. As you know, I'm not supposed to be buying any yarn, but you know I do love the boho spirit. And I went online actually looking for more of the festival colour that I've used before, but they didn't have any in stock. So I got sidetracked. And I ordered, this one's called Mojo. If you can see the colours. This is called Mojo. It's Signet Boho Spirit. I got this from eBay before anybody asks me. And this one is the Boho Spirit in Dream. Well, I started crocheting with the Dream. Again, no pattern, just me. It's not a vest or whatever you want to call it. We call them a waistcoat. It's not a vest in America. It's going to be a cardigan, but it just doesn't have any sleeves yet. but I sewed the buttons on. When in doubt, put the imitation mother of pearl buttons on if you can't find anything that matches. It's just a simple shell pattern that I've done many times before, so don't ask me for a pattern because it's in the head. I prefer to work without a pattern if I can. I just look at things and want to do them. Of course, if they're very complicated, then I have to buy a pattern because I give up, I can't do it. So this is what this is like. This is the boho spirit in Dream that's made up. It's probably going to be about a 36-inch bust or something. It will be for sale at the craft show, and if it doesn't sell, then it'll be for sale on when I do get my own page. I did order some beads that they were in a bundle, beads off eBay. That's the first one that came. It's pearls. You can see it, pearls with like glitter in between. This light is absolutely horrendous. There you go. Can you see them better? That was one of them. This one will go to my friend, I think, because I don't think I'll do anything with that one. It's sort of like a, well, as Kelly would call it, a cowpat green. So I don't think I'll be doing anything with that. But my friend is very good at using things up like that, sort of like an imitation leather strapping. Sure, she could use that, and she'll probably find a use for something like that. There's another one here that I won't use either, wherever it's gone to. Oh, there it is. Dainty, twitty little things. They're just not me at all. Don't know whether you can see it or not. Oh God, this is awful, isn't it? You can't see anything, can you? You can't see anything. Oh, there you go. You can see it now. It's a little thing on a chain. I'm sure she'll find something to dangle it off. Because I won't use it. Right, this one is quite a chunky one. Black and gold. This one is sort of like plastic imitation seashells, or whatever you want to call them. I buy bundles probably for about £5 plus a bit of postage, because I prefer that way. Then if I only like a couple of things, yeah. But what I do find most of the time with things is that the clasps are broken. So I've just ordered some new clasps. See if I can get one on there or mend that one. I don't know why the clasps are always broken on a lot of these. I suppose that's why they stick them on eBay, isn't it? Because they don't want them because the clasps are broken. And the last one is sort of like plasticky imitation flat discs. Not sure which is the wrong or the right way around with these, but that's the way it is. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'll hopefully put some photos on my Facebook page of the things I'm doing that might show the colours up a little bit better. I'm sorry for this terrible lighting, but as I say, I did try to make the video earlier when I had daylight, but the camera wasn't charged up for some reason or another. I'd plugged it into one charging place and it wasn't charging at all. So I've had to plug it into a charging place in my bedroom. Yeah. So what have I been up to? Well, I went out for afternoon tea to a lovely hotel in Blackpool called the Sheraton. Very posh. The afternoon tea was so-so, you know, but you can't have everything, can you? To be honest, I'd have rather had a lunch, but, you know, it was all organised by the evening knit club that I go to. And that's starting up again next Wednesday evening. I've been going to the one in the Wednesday afternoon, although I couldn't go this week, obviously, because I was at afternoon tea at the Sheraton. But I will go next week. I'll have the two to go to. I'll have the afternoon one and I'll have the evening one with a bit of lunch, dinner in between. Yeah. So what have we got? My auntie by marriage was 100 yesterday. She got a card from the Queen. So I know nobody's watching, but happy birthday, Auntie Rosaline, yes. She's my Uncle Gerard, that's my blood relative, it's his wife, but he sadly passed away quite a long time ago, yeah. I've only got the one auntie left on my dad's side, that is my Auntie Rosaline, who's 100. Everybody else sadly no longer. And on my mum's side, I've only got 2 aunties left by marriage, not blood aunties. So, you know, sadly, and sadly my generation, well, the older ones in my generation are passing away now. So, who'll be the next? I doubt if I'll see a card from the Queen for my 100th, but we never know, do we? Yeah. Sorry about the eyes, but they're running like anything, and I couldn't find any Piriton, you know, for my allergies. I even looked up online to see if you can be allergic to French bulldogs, but apparently you can. You can, because they do shed hair. Even though they've got little short hair, they do shed hair. It might be a coincidence that my eyes have been running worse since we've had Trixie, but who knows, yeah. Anyway, it's going to be a very short video. I was going to do a lot more and I was going to say a lot more, but rubbish lighting. Not much point in prolonging the agony, is it? I'll be on later anyway, on live, and hopefully I'll have better lighting then. So I will just say goodbye for now and hopefully see you later. Bye now.